We will see the area one by one. First, let me explain the upper body design. Okay. In this session, I will just give the overview of upper body closures and the underbody, in-depth material thickness, the types of the roofs or the body types that I will explain in the upcoming sessions. During the project, I will explain to you. This is the body side outer part. This is the just outer cover for the bodies. Okay. So what are the parts you are visible from the outside? Okay. This part it's called a body side outer. Okay. This is lightweight material, and this thickness also very less. This is just a cover up part for all the area, like the A pillar upper, A pillar lower, the sill area, the B pillar area, and the roof side area, C pillar, and the wheel arch. These are the area it covers. Okay. Inside this, many pillars which will come. Okay. These pillars have outer pillars and as well as the inner pillars. Okay. So in BIW outer assembly, okay, we used to have mainly 5 major assemblies which will come. Okay, that all the things I have been covered. These are the major pillar parts. Okay, the first one, it is the A pillar lower. Since this is the outer assembly, it is the A pillar lower outer. This is A pillar upper outer. This part it is B pillar outer. This area which will come, this area, this is called roof side outer, and this one sill or rocker panel outer. These are the major 5 parts which will come in the body side outer. Inside this, many reinforcement and brackets will come. Same way, in the inner assembly, we have a 5 major parts like a pillar lower area. This is inner part. This is A pillar inner lower. This is the A pillar inner upper area. This together it's the A pillar. This is lower and upper. This is the roof side inner. This is B pillar inner. And finally, this is sill inner. Then in each assembly, what are the parts which will come, why they are adding, that I will explain you. Okay. This is the A pillar lower outer. Okay. This A pillar lower outer major purpose is to hold the front door system. Okay. How it will hold? With the help of hinges. So in this A pillar lower, we used to have the upper hinge, lower hinge, and the check link. These are the major parts, okay, which will be fitted in the A pillar outer in order to hold the front door system. The front door system will be mounted with the help of this hinges only. Okay. So wherever there is a mechanism parts, okay, behind that, inside the pillar, they will add few brackets. Okay. This is the upper hinge mounting bracket, which will hold the upper hinge. This is the lower hinge mounting bracket, which will hold the lower hinge. the A pillar parts. This part, this area, the upper hinge will be fitted. This is the pillar. This is the bracket they added for the upper hinge mounting. In the pillar area, they used to keep the reinforcement just inside the pillar. Okay. In the sections, if I want to show here, I will show so that you can understand even better. See here, the green color part, that is the thinner part. Okay, that is made up of, that is a body side outer when you cut the section. Here, this is the part. It is the A pillar lower outer panel. This is the part used to mount the hinge. So this is the hinge mounting bracket. This is the A pillar inner. I will show somewhat along with the doors so that you may understand. So this is the A pillar upper section. This is the hinge. The hinge will be fitted in the door as well as the A pillar. This is the A body side outer. The red one is the A pillar outer lower part, and the yellow part is the hinge mounting bracket. In order to withstand the hinge load, they have been added this hinge mounting bracket. So inside the pillar, they used to add this. This is the bracket, hinge mounting bracket. So this is the upper hinge mounting bracket. The same way, this is the lower hinge mounting bracket. Okay. And this side, we have a check link. The check link is used to this one. You see, you open the door. Here you can see a small rod called, this is the check link. The major purpose of the check link is to open the door in a smoother manner. Okay, not sudden open. Okay, in order to ensure the door safety. Okay, suddenly if you open, the door may hit on the other vehicle or other some other wall. So it will ensure the smooth opening of the side doors. So this is the check link. So in order to withstand the load from the check link, this area, okay, the emboss you can see, this area they will add one bracket called the check link mounting bracket. So these are the major mounting bracket which will come in the A pillar lower area. And this one, this is called a CCB mounting bracket. The CCB means cross car beam. Okay, I will show what is cross car beam. This is the part called CCB that will be fit here. Okay, so this one, okay, it will come inside the front dashboard. The main purpose of this CCB is in order to hold the steering system and the IP system. Okay, here, this is the area they will keep the steering system. Here, this one. Okay. This one, it will be fitted to the A pillar. So in order to mount this CCB to the A pillar, they will keep some bracket, this one. Okay, this bracket is called a CCB mounting bracket. And this one, this one, this one, this one, and here one more thing. Okay, there are 4 reinforcement. They have been added into the A pillar outer parts for the frontal crash purpose. During the frontal crash, okay, this A pillar, it is getting damaged heavily. In order to withstand the crash load, we must have added many reinforcement. The position and material and thickness, okay, it is based on the iteration process. We need to discuss along with the CAE crash team. Okay, based on their feedback, we can keep on update where the heavy impact happening, how to arrest the load. Based on that, we will decide material and thickness, the position of the reinforcement. So these are the major parts which will come in the A pillar lower area. The main A pillar. Okay, this there is some bulkheads for the frontal crash requirements. This is the upper hinge mounting bracket which will come here. This is the lower hinge mounting bracket which will come here, and this is the CCB mounting bracket which will hold here. These are the major parts which will be fitted into the A pillar lower outer. Is it clear? This is the A pillar upper outer, and this is the roof side outer. Okay, this 2 parts, there is no much mounting will be come for the outer panels. Okay, these are the structural components. Okay, to withstand the crash load and the panel stiffness and strength, we have been added these pillars. There is no mounting will come. In the A pillar upper outer, we may have a reinforcement for the crash performance. For the same way, for the roof side, okay, we may have the same reinforcement we may have for this one. For these 2 panels, okay, for the roof crash, we may have some reinforcements. So like this, they will check the roof strength. They will apply load on the roof side area in order to understand what is the roof strength. Okay, this I will explain later on. Okay, so for this requirement, they used to add some reinforcement on the A pillar upper outer and the roof side outer. For this, there is no much mounting parts which will come. Only the reinforcement, A pillar upper outer reinforcement, as well as the roof side outer reinforcement. Then let me come for the B pillar area. So the reinforcement and the bracket, there are 2 terminologies which I have been explained. Okay, the reinforcements are why the we are adding reinforcement into the BIW parts. Okay, so for example, okay, so for example, this is the part. Okay, just a hollow block, for example. Okay. So I'm applying some load. Okay. So if the pot have enough strength, it withstand the load. Okay. If the pot doesn't have enough strength, okay, when I apply the load, the pot will get break. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to strengthen this pot. Okay. How to strengthen this pot? I have to add some strengthening component into this pot. Okay. For example, in this area, inside that, I will add some iron core. Sorry. Iron component. If I add here inside this, okay, consider this one. Okay, this is the pillar of the building. Okay, just you can keep only the cement mixture when you apply the load. Okay, the whole building weight, it can't withstand the load. Inside this, you will add few iron bars in order to withstand more load. Okay, that is called a reinforcement. Okay, the
Okay.
reinforcement
Okay.
meaning is, okay, so when some load is applied, if the main part can't withstand the load, we must has to add some support part to withstand that load. That support part is called as a reinforcement. Understand?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So for this part, okay, this is the main pillar. During the side crash, this main pillar can't withstand the side crash load. So what they used to do, they will add some additional part which have a high strength. Okay, they will add this additional part into this part so that this part can withstand the load. Okay, for this B pillar, okay, this B pillar outer, this is the major part. All the vehicle used to have this one outer panel and the inner panel. Okay, apart from this, we used to have a upper hinge and the lower hinge. The same way, you can see. Okay, the B pillar have upper hinge, lower hinge, check link, upper hinge, lower hinge, check link. Apart from that, for the front door, the lock, we used to have some striker also. Here I will show in the picture. This is the B pillar area. This is the front door striker. This is the B pillar upper hinge. This is the B pillar lower hinge. This is the B pillar wiring harness. Okay, for the mechanism system like power window, power glass. Okay, we used to have some switches in the door. For that, the wiring harness will pass through this one. Okay, so inside that, the same way, here we have a check link, right? The same way in the B pillar also there will be a check link. Upper hinge, lower hinge, striker, and check link. These are the major mechanism parts which will come in the B pillar. Okay, so this one B pillar outer. In this area, we used to have the B pillar reinforcement for the side crash performance. So this area, the B pillar will have to withstand the side crash load. For that, we must has to add some reinforcement in the B pillar area. Apart from that, for each part, we have to add some mounting brackets. Okay. In this case, For example, this one. Okay. This reinforcement, already there is a reinforcement. So this reinforcement itself act as a two purpose. One, side crash performance. Two, for the hinge mounting also. No need to add a separate bracket. This reinforcement itself act as a additional bracket. So reinforcement plus bracket is not necessary. Any one part will be sufficient. That's the reason they are eliminating the hinge mounting, upper hinge mounting bracket. The reinforcement itself, it acts as a mounting bracket as well as a reinforcement. Understand? So for this part, it acts as a dual purpose. Side crash performance and the hinge mounting. This is the lower hinge mounting bracket. This area, we have striker mounting bracket and the check link mounting bracket. I will show in the CAD model so that even better you can understand, you can get it. In this part, it is called I hide all the rest of the assemblies. See, this is body side outer part, which will cover all the major. This is called the body side outer part. Just hide this. We can see all the pillars. This is the area upper hinge will come. This is the area lower hinge will come. This is the area CCB will be moved. This is the A pillar inner. So this is the bracket they have been added for the check link. Here there is a check link. So for the check link area, we have added a check link mounting bracket. This is the lower hinge mounting bracket. This one, lower hinge mounting bracket. This is the upper hinge mounting bracket that will be here. And in the B pillar, if you can see, this is the B pillar inner part that I will hide for now. Okay. So this is the B pillar major outer part. This is the major B pillar part. B pillar outer. This is the B pillar outer reinforcement. This area, there will be a lower hinge mounting bracket will be there. This is the one. This is the lower hinge mounting bracket. This area, they will add the check link mounting bracket. This area, they will add the striker mounting bracket. So this same part itself, okay, it will support for the striker mounting as well as the this one hinge mounting. So there is a no separate mounting bracket. This part itself act as a dual purpose. Hinge mounting and the striker mounting, this will support. And for the lower area, they will add the separate mounting bracket. Hope you understand this. And finally, we used to have the sill panel. This is the sill area. This one is the sill outer panel. Okay. In the sill outer, we have some reinforcement under the bulkheads. Okay. So there is the major purpose for reinforcement and the bulkhead. Okay. The purpose is same. Okay. It is for the crash requirement. But based on the shape, it termed as a bulkhead or the reinforcement. Okay, for example, the panel, this is the section of the B pillar, for example, or sill outer, for example. Then I add the sill inner section. Exactly same like this. This is the sill outer section. The sill inner section. Okay. So if the reinforcement which will come exactly follow the same shape of the sill part. Okay. So if the part which will follow the same shape of the major part, then it is called as a reinforcement. For example, for the inner part, if it is follow the same shape, then we used to call it as a reinforcement. Okay. It will, if it, the part forms the separate section inner like this. Okay. If the part form a separate section like this, then we used to call this reinforcement as a bulkhead. Some reinforcement, it will be exactly follow the same shape. Some it will be follow some small kind of this section. This is called as the bulkheads.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, please.
Sir, in bulk section reinforcement, in all places we want to use, and some particular case we will use that bulkhead reinforcement type.
Okay, that is based on the requirements only. This area particular, the local load, only this
Okay.
area, the local load if it acts. For example, in the pole test, exactly this area, they will hit the pole. That I will show
Okay, sir.
during the testing scenario, that I will explain you. Which scenario
Okay.
we used to add the bulkhead, and which scenario we will add the this one.
Normal reinforcement.
Okay, that I will explain to you.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So in this sill, we used to have some bulkheads as well as the reinforcements on the sill outer. These are the major parts which will come in the body side outer assembly. Majorly, it will have a five small assemblies: A pillar lower outer assembly. All these parts which will come under the A pillar lower outer. All these 5 parts which will come under sill assembly. This B pillar outer reinforcement, the B pillar lower hinge mounting bracket, and the striker mounting bracket. These 4 parts which will come under B pillar outer. These 2 will come under roof side assembly. This one, if there some reinforcement is there, that will be added. That will form the A pillar upper outer assembly. So major 5 assemblies which will form the body side outer assembly. Then we will move into body side inner assembly. So no need to explain much thing about this major parts. Okay. So this one, each parts, we used to have some reinforcement and bracket. So this area, the 2 brackets, two reinforcement will be added in the A pillar lower inner assembly. Okay. The majorly why we are adding this one. This is the narrow section. The upper area we have a wider section. The lower area, it is very thin section. Okay. So due to the front wheel which will come here, okay, we can't move this wheel arch outside. The same way, this area, it is the lower knee entry and exit point. This is the door. That means when you are entry and exit, this is the area your head leg will get impact. So that is the reason they have been cut out this one. So the upper area and the lower area compared to this upper area, it is a broader section. The lower area, it's very narrow section. So in order to strengthen this narrow section, we must add some reinforcement in this area. The same will be applicable here also. This is the lower area. That is the reason in this area, they will apply some reinforcement. Okay. And this is the part which will connect the dash panel cowl assembly to A pillar inner assembly. I will show the conjunction part here. This is the extension part, which will join in the A pillar inner outer. So inner lower part, this is the conjunction part, which will use to join with the dash panel assembly. This is the conjunction part. Okay, the A pillar inner to the dash panel assembly. To join this, they will add this conjunction part. That is this one, cowl panel mounting bracket. Then we can see the A pillar inner upper part. Okay. This is the A pillar inner upper part. This is the roof side inner. This is the inside view. This is the A pillar inner lower. This is the conjunction part. This is the A pillar inner upper part. This one. Okay. The CAD data. You can see. This is the A pillar inner upper. This is the A pillar inner lower part. You can see. This is the A pillar inner lower. This is the A pillar inner upper. In the A pillar inner upper of the roof side inner, we used to have the grab handle mounting bracket. In this area, you can see some grab handle. In order to withstand the load from the grab handle, they used to add the grab handle mounting bracket. This is the one. Okay. And this part. Okay, this is the brace A pillar inner part. Okay, this part is used as a conjunction part in order to join the roof to the body structure. Okay, so this is the A pillar inner part. This is the front roof rail. So in order to join the A pillar under the front roof rail, this is the crash load path that I will explain you what is the crash load path means. So during the crash, the frontal crash load will be transferred to this part as well as this part. So this is the conjunction part between the A pillar to the front roof rail area. So this is the A pillar inner upper. This is the part, brace A pillar inner, whatever I am showing, the purple color part. This is the brace A pillar inner. So this, all these parts, is that clear? Where it is located and what is the purpose of this part?
Yes.
The next, this is the B pillar inner part. Okay, so this one I will show you the sorry. This is the B pillar assembly. Here you can see this is the B pillar inner part. This B pillar inner, okay, we used to have a main fitment as a seat belt assembly. This area, the seat belt will be fit in the top, and this area, the seat belt retractor. The complete retractor unit will be fit inside this area. This area, this retractor will be fitted. So this is the seat belt retractor mounting bracket. This is the bracket, you can see. This bracket is called a C pillar, a B pillar retractor mounting bracket. This mounting, this is the mounting for the upper seat belt mounting. This one, this fixation will be come here. Okay, this is the bigger seat belt mounting fixation. This is adjustable one. So for the adjustable, the top and bottom mounting will be there, here one and the here one. So in order to withstand the seat belt load, here we will add the seat belt reinforcement. And this is the retractor mounting bracket. So this is B pillar inner reinforcement for the seat belt load. This area, they will add a small bracket called a seat belt retractor mounting bracket. Okay. And finally, we have a sill inner part. This also, there is no mounting, only reinforcement and bulkheads which will come here. This is the sill inner component. This is the major sill inner. This is the bulkhead, which will not follow the exact shape of the sill. That's the reason this is called as a bulkhead. This is a bulkhead. Okay. Some parts which will follow the exact shape of the reinforcement, that is called a separate reinforcement. So this is the bracket which will follow exactly same shape of the sill. That is called as a reinforcement. These are bulkheads. So cylinder is the reinforcement. These are bulkheads. Hope you understand the major terminologies, the major nomenclatures for the body side outer assembly as well as the body side inner assembly. These are the thickness of the part in this, if you can't able to find, okay. For this, all this, okay, there are some meaning is there, the colors and other stuff that I will explain one by one later on each session. What is the this each parts? Okay, so here, this is the panel thickness, 1.6 mm, 1.06. This is the measured one. Actually, this is 1.1 mm thickness exactly. Here 0.8 mm thickness. This is 1.6 mm thickness part. Not like this, it will 1.06 or 1.05, it will not come like this. Either 0.8, 0.7, like that it will come. So body side outer thickness, it will come around 0.7 or 0.75 mm. This is 0.75 mm thickness part. For this parts, okay, you can see the thickness, the material, all are steel panel, but here you can see the megapascals. This is the material strength. Okay. Here you can see there are some colors they have been given for each and every part in this present, the material distribution if you see. Okay. So there are some meaning behind that I will explain to you. Just I will give some overview about it. Here you can see. So if it is the gray color part, okay, don't look above this, okay. From this material distribution area, if you see there is a gray color part, for example, this is the gray color part. It is a material with lower strength part, okay. the green panels and all. Okay, this is made up of 500 to 750 megapascal parts. That is the DP material. That I will explain you what is the DP and what is other material strength. Okay, this each category, this is very lower strength. Okay, this is high strength material. These two are advanced high strength material. This E, it is the ultra high strength material. These are some aluminum, plastic, and other parts. So these all you can see advanced high strength material parts. Some parts are made up of red panel, that is ultra high strength material. This is ultra high strength material. So based on this, the material distribution that we will segregate. That I will explain you in the later on sessions. Yeah. Okay. So this hole, 1, 2, few holes are added. These holes are added for the trims fixation. That means the plastic part which you are seeing here. This is the plastic part. Okay. We have to fit the plastic part into the metal part.
Like door trims, sir.
Not door trims, the B pillar trim itself.
Okay, sir.
B pillar, this is the B pillar trim.
Yes,
the
sir,
door
B pillar trim.
This B pillar trim mounting, we have to add some holes, for example. Okay. Then for fixture mounting, we need to add some hole. Then for seat belt fixation, we need to add a hole. This is the cutout for the wiring harness. The wiring has to pass through this and it has to connect to the this one door. Okay. So how the wiring will be passed, okay, from the dash, okay, the main wirings will be passed through the pillars and through this one from the outside, the wiring harness will be passed through the doors. So this is the cutout for the wiring harness grommet. So there are each hole, there is a unique purpose is there. Not simply they are adding this. Okay, these two
Okay.
holes are added for the hinge fixation. These holes are added for the harness fixation. This is also, and this is for the lower hinge fixation. Okay, this area they have been added few holes because this area they will fix some plastic part in this area for the lower cover area. Okay, this area, the plastic parts which will come. This is the upper hinge fixation hole. This is the front door wiring harness fixation hole. This is the lower hinge mounting hole. Like this, each holes there is some purpose.
Okay, sir. Got it.